No matter where you live on Earth, you're living in a climate. Each climate has its own weather that you experience every single day, and it's caused by the sun heating the Earth. Weather is what it's like outside in one particular place at one particular time. The most common weather factors are temperature, wind, rainfall, air pressure, and humidity. Scientists observe and measure these factors to keep track of weather patterns. Using tools like thermometers, weather vanes, barometers, and computers, they collect data and put it into tables, graphs, charts, and maps. Scientists use it to detect patterns and make predictions about future weather. Understanding the patterns of a certain place helps define its climate. Climate is the average weather in a certain area over a period of time. One way to think about the relationship between climate and weather is this. Weather is the short-term climate, and climate is the long-term weather. Different parts of the world have their own climates. Factors like elevation, latitude, landforms, and distance from the ocean all have an effect on the climate of a place. Latitude is the distance something is from the equator. Places that are closer to the equator are warm and wet almost all year round. Elevation is measured by distance, above or below sea level. Changes in elevation affect the climate. In fact, for every 1,000 feet higher you go, it gets about 3.5 degrees colder Fahrenheit. People travel from all over the world to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. At its base, the weather is tropical, between 70 and 90 degrees. By the time you reach the summit, the weather can be as cold as -20 degrees, which makes it a one-of-a-kind experience. Mountains also affect the climate in a different way. This is the Atacama Desert in Chile, and it's the driest place on Earth. It lies between the Andes Mountains and the Chilean coastal range, in what's called a rain shadow, where almost no rain makes it over the mountaintops. It is so dry that it gets less than an inch of rain per year. Climates that are closer to the ocean are often more temperate. The water absorbs the heat and reduces the temperature of the surrounding areas. The world has 3 main climate zones: tropical, temperate, and polar. Tropical climates are near the equator, and they have hot and humid weather. In fact, in some tropical places, there are only 2 seasons, dry and wet. Temperate climates have a 4-season cycle: winter, spring, summer, and fall. Their average temperature and rainfall changes according to the season. Climates near the North and South Poles are known as polar. They're extremely cold and have very little rainfall, which is why almost no humans live there. Every living thing on Earth is affected by weather and climate. That's why scientists go to great lengths to study them and analyze their changes, day to day and year to year. Because the more we understand about our weather today, the more we can predict the climate of tomorrow.